గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు మై ఛానల్ స్మార్టెడ్ బై ప్రశాంతి మ్యామ్. ఈరోజు క్లాస్లో కూడా క్లాస్ 12 ఎన్సీఆర్టీ నుంచి మెయిల్ రిప్రొడక్టివ్ సిస్టమ్ చూస్తున్నాం. మెయిల్ రిప్రొడక్టివ్ సిస్టమ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్ ఫర్ board exams also. Neet and board exams purpose I am explaining this topic. So please do watch the video. Okay. So if anyone is not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe it. So we'll go to the topic today, male reproductive system. So male reproductive system includes main parts is about testis. So testis are the male reproductive organs. Okay, these are the main parts in the male reproductive system. Take the screenshot, we'll go one by one in detail. Okay, so male reproductive system, see here, this is the male reproductive system. So in this male reproductive system, main parts are testis. Okay, testis are the male reproductive organs which is responsible for sperm production, spermatogenesis. So producing the sperms is known as spermatogenesis. So that spermatogenesis takes place in the organs or testis. Okay, so now we'll see the testis part in detail. Okay, so testis is present in a bag-like structure is known as scrotum. See here, the testis is present in a bag-like structure. So this is a bag-like structure. Inside it contains a testis. Inside the scrotum it contains the testis. So what is the importance of scrotum here? So scrotum is very important. Why? Because here this scrotum is maintaining the very crucial temperatures, very low temperatures is about 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius temperature is maintained in the scrotum. Why it has to maintain that low temperatures? Why it has to maintain? Because the spermatogenesis, already I told, the production of sperms is possible in the low temperatures only. In the high temperatures there is a chance of sperm cell reduction and also the death of the sperm cells. So for that purpose the scrotum is maintaining the low temperatures 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius, and it is very suitable and it is very favorable for the sperm cell production, that is spermatogenesis. So spermatogenesis, right everyone? Spermatogenesis. So what is the purpose of the low temperatures here? Spermatogenesis. Next one, structure of the testis. If you see here, the oval shaped testis, the shape of the testis is oval shaped. So how it is attached to the abdominal wall? Very important. So the testis is attached with the abdominal wall surface. Abdomen is known as the stomach surface, completely the middle part of the body. So this testis also attached to the abdominal wall with the help of a fibrous cord. Okay, the cord is made up of fibers, that's why it is fibrous cord. The fibrous cord name is gubernaculum. Write it. So here it is attached with the abdominal wall with a fibrous cord is known as gubernaculum. Okay, very important structure. Gubernaculum is a fibrous cord. It is responsible to attach the testis to the abdominal wall. That's it. Next one, it contains, so what is the measurement of the testis? So maximum it will be 4 to 5. Okay, 4 to 5 microns length. Okay, so 4 to 5 millimeters length and 2 to 3 millimeters width. Okay, so here 4 to 5 length and 2 to 3 width of the testis. Next one, inside the testis, if you see inside the testis, it contains the outer layers of this testis is going to be innervates and it forms as the testicular lobules. Testicular lobules, these lobes are known as testicular lobules. So again, each testicular lobule, it contains 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules. Very important. The tubules are seminiferous tubules where the sperm cell production takes place. So here outermost layer of the testis is innervates and it forms as the seminiferous tubules. So these tubules are known as seminiferous seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. So inside the seminiferous tubules, two types of cells are present. So inside the seminiferous tubules, it contains two types of cells. Note down these points. So outside it contains the outside of the testis, outside the seminiferous tubules. See here, these are the seminiferous tubules. So inside the seminiferous tubules, it contains two types of cells. One is male germ cells. So male germ cells, and another one is the Sertoli cells. So here it contains two types of cells. One is male germ cells. It undergoes into the spermatogenesis process. So it is male germ cells undergoes into the first mitotic divisions, then it undergoes into the meiotic divisions. So male germ cells and then Sertoli cells. So what is the function of the Sertoli cells? Write down, Sertoli cells are responsible to give nourishment to the male germ cells in the process of spermatogenesis. So very important. Listen, mainly once again I am repeating the testis points. So testis is attached, present in the below abdominal wall, and here it is attached with the abdominal wall with a fibrous cord, is known as gubernaculum, and also it is oval shaped structure, and so the length will be 4 to 5 millimeters length and width is 2 to 3 millimeters, and then inside it contains 250 testicular lobules. Inside each and every testicular lobule again it contains 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules. 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules are present. Outside it contains, outside means outside the tube. See here, this is inside the tube. Outside the tube also, it contains the cells are known as Leydig cells. Leydig cells, also known as interstitial cells. Interstitial cells. So inside the seminiferous tubule it contains male germ cells and Sertoli cells. Male germ cells are nothing but it undergoes into the spermatogenesis process and formed as the spermatozoas, and outside, and for the nourishment to entire process the nutrients is going to be provided by the Sertoli cells. After that, outside the tubule means between the tubule, it is the space is interstitial space, and the cells are known as interstitial cells, and those interstitial cells also known as Leydig cells, and Leydig cells are responsible for, write down this, so Leydig cells are responsible for androgen production. So here in detail you write the cell functions. So cell functions one by one. First one is male germ cells. Male germ cells. Male germ cells formed as spermatozoa by the process spermatogenesis, and then Sertoli cells. So what one cell, male germ cells, primary cells, Sertoli cells for nourishment, and Leydig cells are responsible for producing the androgens, and the androgen name is testosterone. Testosterone is responsible for secondary sexual characters and development of the sperm cells. So the entire process is going to be promoted by the hormone is testosterone, is also known as androgen, and this androgen is secreted by the cells, Leydig cells, also known as interstitial cells. Clear? Right. Next one, accessory glands, accessory ducts and accessory glands. So in the male reproductive system, first we need to cover the testis, entire testis measurement and the layers and the functions, okay, parts. Next one, accessory ducts. What is retitestis, vas efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens and urethral meatus? See here, now first we completed this part, testis part. Now see the ducts. So inside the testis, already I told that seminiferous tubules are present. So these all seminiferous tubules are together, it formed as, so seminiferous tubules together it formed as retitestis. So here these all are the seminiferous tubules. So seminiferous tubules are jointed and it forms as retitestis. Retitestis, which is going to opens into the epididymis part. So it is going to opens into epididymis part. Retitestis is the connection between the seminiferous tubules and epididymis, through which the sperm cells which is passing through the seminiferous tubules to retitestis, from retitestis to epididymis. Okay, so here's spermatozoa. After the formation, they are entering into the retitestis. From retitestis to it enters into the epididymis. So again this epididymis is divided into 3 portions. Okay, so this epididymis function, what is the main function of epididymis here? Epididymis is responsible to store the sperms temporarily for some period of time during the fertilization process. Before the fertilization, the sperms are going to be stored in the epididymis. Okay, corpus, cauda, epididymis parts are very important, where the sperms are going to be stored. After the epididymis, it is going to opens into vas deferens. So vas deferens. So here retitestis to vas efferens. Vas efferens, from vas efferens to epididymis. Epididymis is going to opens into the vas deferens. See the picture here. So from here it is going to be vas deferens is going to be enters into the, so it is going to be enters into the main part of the male reproductive system. It is connected with the prostate glands. Okay, it is connected with the prostate gland, and at the same time it is going to be connected with the prostate ducts. Okay, prostate ducts also. Why? Because here this urinary bladder is also having the connection with the urethral meatus. So urethral meatus is very important. Why? Because this passage is responsible for the urine and germ cells simultaneously. Why? Because it is a common passage. Okay, so here together it forms as a bulbourethral glands. See here, this is the prostate gland. Prostate gland is connected with the bulbourethral gland. So and again it is connected with the seminal vesicles. So seminal vesicles is secreting the secretions, so it is helpful in the composition of the semen. So what is the semen composition? Semen is a fluid which is alkaline nature and it is very viscous, sticky. And why? Because it contains the enzymes, fructose, calcium, potassium, right? So these all are the inorganic substances also present in the semen. And here bulbourethral glands, so when we talk about the accessory glands, here it contains the seminal vesicles, prostate glands and bulbourethral glands. Together these secretions are going to be helpful in the semen formation. So semen is the viscous fluid which contains the sperm cells along with the nutritive substances like fructose, and also it is alkaline nature with the composition of the inorganic components like sodium, potassium, calcium ions. Okay, so these are going to be activate the sperms during the fertilization time. During the insemination process, these are going to activate the sperms to reach the male female reproductive cells. Okay, and next one, accessory glands is all about seminal vesicles which is going to secrete the semen fluids. Prostate glands releases the enzymes, and bulbourethral glands also is going to secrete the enzymes. So together it forms as a semen. This semen, through this urethral meatus, this is the urethral meatus, through urethral meatus it is going to enters into the male reproductive organ. So that is the external genitalia is penis. So here this penis is very important organ. It is also known as intromittent organ. So write about these points. Penis is a intromittent organ, means which is responsible to transfer the sperms into the female body. So by the process is insemination. So it is helpful in the process of insemination. And here this penis is going to be covered, it is going to be enlarged the portion. So this is enlarged portion is covered by a thin layer of skin is known as foreskin. Okay, so here the urethral meatus from the urinary bladder, it is going to be enters into the penis part. So penis to the urethra, the male germ cells and urine is going to be passed through this urethral meatus, and it is also covered by a foreskin part. After that it is going to be involved in the insemination. After the insemination, fertilization is going to takes place. So this is all about the male reproductive system. I hope you all understand the session. So if you like it, please do like, share and subscribe the channel. And if you have any topics to explanation from me, please do comment in the comment section. So thanks for watching. I'll be back with another fresh topic in the NCERT.